Marielle, a dress designer at a prestigious fashion house, felt the daily grind tighten around her like an ill-fitting corset. Competition was fierce, a battlefield of sketches and swatches. Every day was a simmering pot of stress, fueled by her insatiable hunger for validation. Praise from her boss, adoration from clients, respect from her junior designers. She craved it all. Today, the bitter taste of envy lingered. Pierrette had just received accolades for her latest collection. Marielle's smile felt brittle as she offered a forced congratulations. That evening, alone in her meticulously organized apartment, Marielle stared at the mannequin draped in her most recent creation. A stunning gown, intricate and undeniably original. Yet the praise hadn't been effusive enough. A familiar urge, dark and insidious, began to stir. She remembered the new designs Pierrette was currently working on for an upcoming presentation, displayed on mannequins in the communal studio, alongside swaths of freshly cut, expensive fabrics. A chilling idea formed she could subtly sabotage them. A small, barely noticeable tear in a delicate seam, a carefully placed stain on an elegant hem, or perhaps a misalignment of a critical pattern piece. Minor accidents, really. Just enough to introduce tiny, almost imperceptible blemishes that would subtly detract from their perfection, lead to costly production errors, and ultimately shift the spotlight away. Days turned into a week. Pierrette's unexplained issues with her new collection began to mount. Fabric seemed to fray unexpectedly, seams came apart, and perfectly cut patterns somehow resulted in ill-fitting garments. Whispers of uninspired and lacking originality followed her like shadows. Her reputation, once gleaming, started to tarnish. As deadlines were missed and quality declined, Marielle basked in the renewed attention, her own designs suddenly seeming brighter in comparison. One late night, working on a new project, Marielle noticed a loose thread on her favorite pair of scissors. As she tugged at it, it didn't break. Instead, it seemed to lengthen, coiling around her finger. Panic flared as the thread tightened, its texture strangely organic. She tried to pull away, but it was no use. More threads emerged from the scissors, thin and black, wrapping around her hands, her arms. Looking down, Marielle's blood ran cold. The threads weren't just threads. They were impossibly fine strands of fabric, the very essence of the garments she had subtly sabotaged. Pierrette's silk chiffon, Mr. Dubois' tailored wool, even a thread of a child's dress from a forgotten alteration. They were all there, coalescing, binding her. Her reflection in the darkened window revealed a horrifying truth. The exquisite gown on the mannequin wasn't just a design, it was a collection of stolen brilliance, meticulously unraveled and rewoven. And now the threads were claiming their source. Marielle gasped as the fabric tendrils tightened her own body, becoming the final terrifying masterpiece, a grotesque tapestry of her own insidious desires. The mannequin stood silently, its perfect form, now mirrored by the petrified horror contorting Marielle's face.